All you know is all a lie, all caught up in paradise, running away from everything real, everything that hurts to feel. All you know is all that you've put up to keep you from the truth, a wall to keep out all the hurt, only to keep out all that's worth. All along you thought that you were better off if all you knew was gold. All along you've been a fool, and it's getting old.
Always kind of a rare treat, I suppose, to be able to look at a couple of handmade top bushcraft knives, really. These knives will certainly need no introduction. ChyRoseKnives, or ChyRoseKnives. Adrian's work is kind of some of the top work you will find anywhere probably in the world. His work that he does is certainly second to none. Predominantly makes bushcraft knives and beautiful kind of all-round knives. You can see his kind of logo on there. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to kind of talk about these two and then we'll take them out and we'll do some stuff with them and see how they perform. Let's talk about the bush carver first. This is my own personal one, kind of 4-inch cutting edge, 4mm. All the steels on these is an RWL34. Quite a steel I wasn't familiar with at first. It's become one of my kind of favourite steels to have on my custom knives. It doesn't chip. I thought it may have done. It doesn't chip. That the edge can take a pounding, and it strops so wow. I've got to say that. It's obviously a lot more corrosion resistance to a lot of your high carbon blades, and it does throw an awful mean bark from a ferrocerium rod. This was the Bushcarver S2, slightly tweaked profile for me, black red liners, kind of the instructor's knife that he will be doing. Done a lot of testing with this knife. It's definitely one of my favourites. Bush carving, teaching knives and things like that. It's just super good. It's very hard to explain kind of on a quick tabletop, really, a quick show of these knives, how good it really is. This is the classic. This is the kind of main knife that he does, his main bushcraft knife. You go in straight up to kind of maybe a 5 and a bit cutting edge on that, all Scandinavian grinds, and straight away it goes straight up to kind of 6mm. This thing is a beast. This thing is an absolute pleasure to use. It's a heavy knife, it's not a light knife, and it's got weight behind it, which is kind of nice. You don't get tired hands using it. I thought I would. This knife is kind of not medium weight. It's the perfect size bushcraft knife, and my recommendation is any of these two. They are equally as good as each other. It will always come down to preferences and size that you want, really. Yeah, what else can you say about them? Absolutely beautiful. We got the red liners in there. The classic didn't have any. You could have liners. It's completely customizable to how you would want your blade. The trouble is, the orders books fill up fast. So you have been warned. Yeah, like I say, we'll take them out. We'll have a little look at the sheaths in a minute, and in fact we'll do that now. We'll put these down to one side. These are the sheaths that he does. There's that one, kind of nice bout loop. You could have a ferrocerium rod holder on that if you wanted to. If you look at my kind of setup, I am going to put these away as I'm going here in these sheaths, because these knives unfortunately don't hold no prisoners. They will just slice your fingers. Kind of one of the sharpest knives I've ever had, straight from a custom knife maker. It's scary sharp. And this is my own sheath that I that left-handed carry, obviously, because I'm left-handed. The knife sits in it absolutely beautiful. I could have had a ferrocerium rod holder on there. Didn't want that. I kind of like this Ranger band. And obviously then I had the customised Scott, Mr. Scooty's ferrocerium rod, and Scott tried to match the beautiful wood with the scales. If you kind of wanted to get a custom knife, if you've got a custom bushcraft knife, I really do recommend that you kind of head over to Mr. Scooty and get yourself a custom ferrocerium rod made. They're very good tradesmen at what they do, and all their stuff works exceptionally well, kind of better than off the cuff out in the field stuff. So yeah, that's it. That's my own personal knife. Like I say, this is the Bushcarver S2, slightly tweaked profile. It's the instructor's blade that he is doing. Absolute pleasure to work with, pleasure to use. We'll have another quick look at this bad boy. Right-handed sheath on this one, and this is the classic. It's a beast, but the big handle feels so good in the hand. I cannot explain it. Some knives you just can't not explain. So we'll go out and we'll do a little bit of testing, and we'll see how we get on with them. If your bushcraft knife can't do that, you really should go back and try and resharpen it, because you need them sharp. So we'll go straight to the big boy classic. Boom, boom, boom. This knife is an absolute pleasure to work with and feels immense in the hand. Feather sticking is kind of easy. This wood I've got is solid wood, very hard seasoned, been here for kind of 3, maybe 4 years. Just glide down through that, no problems there. Yeah, nice. It just feels great. There's no hot spots on this knife at all. In the hand it's beautiful. I just want to do a bit of notching and carving with it. I'm trying to use wood that I've kind of got kicking around here. A lot of this is just testing wood, if you like. And I'll square that up a bit. See, not the best wood at all. But that's alright, we'll have a go. Notching and carving on this. No problems with that. Yeah, definitely feels great. Oh, just eating the wood. Nice big bit there. Nice drill. Oh, that's nice. It's actually like a planer, if you like. Easy. probably ain't many knives you can feather stick the side of logs with it. Fun out in the woods. Love it. Yeah, pleasure to use, no hot spots. You can tell having the extra weight in the blade does help. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, this was one of my sticks I was making. Here we go. Yeah, absolutely gem to use. Tent pegs all day long with it. Yeah, I like it. That's a serious serious bushcraft knife, and I'll tell you what an absolute pleasure in the hand that feels to use. What an absolute pleasure. My own S2 instructor's knife. Kind of wasting my time on this knife because it's such a good knife. It's super fine for feather sticking. What I like about it is you can kind of lean over and just use your thumb grip on there. I love that. Brilliant. Yeah, we can do a bit of batoning with it, I'm sure. Yeah, no problems with that. Wow, I like it. Oh, the ferrocium rod test. Do they throw a spark? No problems with that. And on mine, I've made loads of fires with mine already. Yeah, immense. And awesome. Both are good for carving, both are good. Can't fault them. They are top class knives. Really enjoyable to use. I'll leave all the links in the description box below. Don't forget to go and check out ChyRoseKnives on Facebook, YouTube. Drop him a message, an email, and I'm sure he'll answer any inquiries you have. What a real pleasure. Today I've just shown you probably two of the best bushcraft knives on the market. So that's it from me, guys, out in the field. Stay tuned, more reviews coming out. I'll see you on the next one.